Crash Bandicoot 2!
Hello all, and welcome to Tom Plays. So a little bit of background on this particular episode is that I tried to do this last night, and I was using a different headset than the one I usually use. It was actually a new headset I got for my Xbox One, but that didn't work for some reason. Maybe it's to do with the type of headset it is. This is USB, that wasn't. Anyhow, enough of that. We're going to get on with some Crash Bandicoot 2 as part of the Crash Bandicoot Insanity collection. Is that correct? I forget what it's called now. Anyway, it's a really nice remastering of the first three Crash games, the classic Crash Trilogy. I'm playing number 2 just because I've actually grown to like number 2 the most out of all the 3 games that I've tried. I didn't grow up with Crash. I had an N64 at the time Crash was popular, so I was playing Banjo-Kazooie when Crash and Spyro were dominating. So I did play at least one Crash game at the time, because of course friends also had PlayStations, so I was able to try out the game back then, but I never played much of it until I think PS3, when you could download the old PlayStation Classics, and I think I downloaded 1 and 2. I already had 3 because later on I did get myself a PS1, but very much after their popularity. I think the PS2 was out by the time I got a PS1. Anyway, this is a tough game, as you will probably see me die as Gex, although at least he reminds me of Gex. I don't know if that was a reference to the character or not. That's a character I'd like to see make a return. I don't think he will, because he was never as popular as Crash, and you could argue that his games were not quite as good. But I certainly played a lot of Gex 3D on the N64. So that's how you do that. I was wondering then. Oh, yeah, I need that. Hit that button over there. Hop, skip, and a jump. And we'll do this bonus stage. So I hope you can all hear me now. I'm using the old microphone of yesteryear. And if you can't, well, I guess this is oh, after all that, another episode on Plays which won't get seen. Unless you're watching it right now, which no one is, so that's fine. I enjoy playing Crash anyway, regardless if anyone's watching. So I'm determined to do this. I'm determined to do this stage here and get an extra life. But the amount of lives I'm losing, I think, doing it, yeah. Maybe I could have skipped. It's quite a tricky jump to do up here. You'll find there's lots of tricky jumps in these Crash games. It's kind of harsh. It's kind of old school. You have to jump at the last minute there. You see, this is the... Yeah. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I will unfortunately die if I don't do this bit. I think we need a slide jump there. Yep, definitely. Okay. Oh, we got to keep that momentum. There we go. Now we just don't have to mess up again. We can do it. Just gotta make sure we jump a few times here to get enough height, so we don't fall to our doom. What am I doing wrong here? Way, we did it, and we got an extra life. Now I can move on with my life. Okay, let's do this. Let's finish the level. Another checkpoint, that's nice to see. This is about 23 or something percent into the game. Played a bit of it already. This is the Crash game I've had the most fun and enjoyment out of all three in the collection. Initially, I wasn't crazy about number 2. I was actually thinking number 1 was better because it was, I felt it flowed better. Actually, it wasn't as stoppy-starty as this one, because you've got like a hub world in this, which wasn't in the... Well, there was a bit of a hub world in the original, but... I thought the original was very tight platforming. But this has the lasting appeal. And the original Crash Bandicoot had a terrible boss near the beginning I couldn't work out how to beat. Not the first boss, but I think it was actually the second boss which was causing me quite a lot of grief, and so I moved on to 2 and subsequently 3 and then came back to 2 again. Okay. You find with these Crash levels you have to play them a couple of times before you actually learn the levels. Actually, you have to listen out for those electric ones. That's a tough bit. Okay, we've got a checkpoint. Now I'm just going to check my microphone. Make sure it's on. Ah! No time to do that. Is that polar bear firing lasers at me? Or am I just imagining that? Gee. It's fast and it's difficult. And of course you only have limited lives. So, oh yeah, one polar bear down. And then his friend comes to help me out. You've really got to have your wits about you. Oh, have I done it? Geez, that's a hard level. And that isn't even one of the later levels yet. We're still only partway through the game. But it's fun, you know. It's a good challenge. This is like the 3rd world, I think. I was going through getting all these crystals and stuff. I missed the crystal on plant food, so we're going to go back to that one and we're going to get that. How I managed to miss that one. And then we get to move on and play the boss. And so far the bosses in Crash 2 have been consistently quite good and not too difficult. So I'm hoping we don't get like a stupidly difficult boss that doesn't make any sense. Like you get in some Crash games. Whoop. But yeah, you just miss something by a fraction and then either back to the start or back to the last checkpoint. That's the way it goes. But this plays well. I think it actually plays better than the originals, having gone back and played a bit of Crash Bandicoot 2 on the PS1. There's just little things that they've done to the gameplay to tighten it up. Oh, gee. But they still kept very true to the original game's design, meaning it's still stupidly hard. But here you get your, is it Aku Aku? Your little friend there who acts as a shield. Nice, straightforward platform gaming. Hey! Oh, watch out for that guy. These piranha plants are pain. Can we call them piranha plants, or is that a Mario thing? Are we allowed? We're allowed. I've decided. Oof. Power that up. Now here, do you... Yeah. Remember, if the wall, you can break through the wall or not. No, 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 come on. Ah. No lives, but how many Wampa fruits have we got here? Oh, not quite enough to... Let's... Ah! Right, yeah, you're going to see me die a few times here. We're going to restart the level. I hope there won't be too much restarting of levels playing this tonight, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how long I can last for before I get stupidly frustrated with it. I can usually play this for a while, so... You see, if we can get the crystal in this, then we get to the next boss and tackle the whole next world, so that will be good. It'll be very dependent on whether or not the boss is straightforward enough, I would suppose. Oh. Now that's a good example of how you have to be so on it with the platforming in this. Yeah. You can't just run. You have to think about it. And we're going to have to wait for it. So I'd love to see a new Crash game. I mean, it's great getting all these remasters, and they're really well made. Both this and the Spyro one are very good. And don't forget the Ratchet and Clank one, which was also fantastic. But it's been out for a while now, so people don't tend to talk about that one as much. But that was a bit different. That was a different take on the first game. It wasn't a straight remaster as such. Now can we just zip across that? Yeah, you can zip across the whirlpools if you accelerate. There we go. Yes, and bonus stage. But watch out for the TNT, as always. I say that as I explode, but gain extra life, so that's fine. So yeah, if we can... You have to do a certain type of jump there, I think. So here, I think the trick is to do that, and then let that go off. Yeah. Do the high jump, which I think, yeah. Be on the safe side, use it again there. What I like about this microphone, it gives you a little red light, I think, if you've accidentally turned your microphone off, so that's nice to know. I have done it in the past. Oh, come on. There's the crystal. I'm just going to check that the game music is still low. Yeah, it's good. That was from last night. Just turn it down a bit for the sake of a live stream. So I think you have to take out the enemies on this side first. Plenty of lives still. So. If I remember correctly, I suppose if you are very familiar with these games, you're either going to find it easy, or you're going to be so experienced playing them, you're going to notice anything that's slightly off from the originals. But not having played the originals that much, then these remasters feel pretty great to me. And I won't notice any little bits that might be ever so slightly different. Now that blew those up, but what does that? It doesn't matter. We got the end level and we got the crystal this time, so I don't know why I didn't pick it up last time I did this level. So we can fight the boss, I think, now. Boss of the third world.
Crash, my boy. You are more than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather, and our
There's 2 more worlds
sending
after
their
this.
strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next warp room.
For those who have watched previous episodes of Tiny Tiger, of Tom Plays, then you'll have no doubt noticed I haven't done a video for a while. I haven't been able to. Been living away in Denmark with very little opportunity to do live streams so much, and didn't have this microphone with me, which kind of made it pointless doing them anyway. I did do I think one using this another microphone, which was not very good. Oh, balls. This could be a frustrating one. So we've basically got to catch Tiny Tiger out here by getting him maybe to jump on one of the places that are gonna fall. Yeah, a bit tricky. We'll here we go. This reminds me of the Ripperoo one from Crash 1, which I'm not a fan of. What do you think? Say all the Crash bosses are slightly different. We're gonna keep going and see if we can beat Tiny Tiger. And with a little trick there, he doesn't pay attention to his surroundings, so Tiny won't really realise which one of these are turning red. But if I concentrate, then I should be fine. Is he coming back? Okay. Oh no. Ugh. Come on! Jump on this one. Hey, not me. Okay, we'll try again. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this boss. Whoa. There must be a strategy to this that I'm missing. I'm just jumping on them and trying to avoid Tiny. I feel that should be enough to complete the level, but honestly I'm not sure if I actually need to be guiding Tiny towards the ones that are about to fall. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Maybe you just do it until there's only a few. Wow. It's just one false move and you're done for. Yeah. Another frustrating boss battle in a... Oops, knocked some CDs over. In a Crash game. I'm not a fan of most of the bosses played in these Crash games. I'd rather just get the bosses out of the way and do some proper levels. Because I really would like to see the next lot of levels, and I don't want to get stuck on the bosses. Oh, if I just had a little bit of shield or something, and Aku Aku dealt me out, this may be a little easier. Or if I just played a bit better, I suppose. I remember when I did a Tom Plays live stream of Revenge of Shinobi on the Mega Drive / Genesis, and I couldn't get past the first boss, which I guess it was a little embarrassing at the time. I don't take games seriously, really, in terms of the actual playing games and being very into the idea of completing games. I enjoy playing of games, like the way Crash moves and the challenge, but I don't need a crazy challenge. I want it to be challenging enough, but not too challenging. I thought I definitely led him towards that one then. Hey, okay. That was only the first part of the boss, so it may just be enough to keep jumping around these platforms and avoiding him. Rather than having to think about... Oh, come on. He should have fallen then. He's too clever. He's meant to not be looking at his surroundings. I think Tiny Tiger's too clever. That they've given him too much brain power. Oh, come on. I must be missing something for sure. Yes. But now it's going to get even harder for me. I know that is going to be a lot more jumping around. If I can just do this boss, I'll be a happy bunny. I did it! I feel that was an achievement. It's funny when you do some of the bosses, you look back and think, oh, it wasn't that bad, was it? But I just don't enjoy them as much as the main game. they're definitely the weakest aspect of any Crash game. There's never been a boss where I've thought, wow, that was the greatest thing ever. Now, on the original version of Crash 2, you actually pressed up there, I think, and you did the boss. There wasn't actually a boss door, I don't think. I could be mistaken. Let's try hanging out. Oh, it's a pipe one. Ugh. Great. Is it a pipe one? It looks like it might be. Well, at least if we die in one level, we can always move on to another one. Oh, come on! Okay, well apparently Cortex said it was going to get a lot harder if it wasn't already hard enough. Oh, well I guess here we just have to wait for the eel. And then we can jump in the water. Trial and error. We'll just get in here, wait for Eel to do his business, then we get an extra, jump in there. It's just like a obstacle course, these levels. It's all reaction times. Paying attention. They do make modern platformers look easy in comparison. Well, not just modern platformers, there was like a PS2 platformers were a lot easier than this. Let's try and get to a checkpoint. You've really got to have your wits about you. Wowzers. Okay, let's see if we can find a different kind of style level in this world. What's this next one here? Digging it. Let's try that one. Plants and bees. Hey, that is like an old school looking Crash level. Oh, right, okay, that's how they work. Well, we're learning. Kind of an inventive enemy design.
What have we got?
What's up here? I think that's just an obstacle. Oh. I can see why some people might just throw in the towel when it comes to Crash. It can get stupidly frustrating at times. I will still say it's enjoyable though, even if it is frustrating.
What have we got?
We've got to watch out for this guy here. That's kind of difficult to judge. Maybe I should avoid the speed up there. Hey, Gary! Nice to hear from you again. Can you hear me this time? Because I'm sorry there was no audio last time. It'd be great to know if you can hear me, so I know this is actually working. Because otherwise, I've done half-hour stream again without any sound. I mean, oh, wonderful. That's good. That's good to know. I was chatting to you last night, but problem was there was no audio, and I didn't realise that at the time. So this is, I think, World 3, shall we call it? So this is a little way into the game. I don't know how many. 31%, 15 out of 25 crystals. Have you ever completed any of the Crash games, Gary? I haven't yet. I got stuck on the second boss on Crash 1, so moved on to Crash 2. I was saying just now how I really do tend to dislike most of the bosses. Oh. Oh, why have I just gravitated towards that? No? Yeah, I mean, I imagine they only get more and more difficult. Are those guys that come back on again? Yeah, I mean, I haven't got all the gems for every level. I've just got the main one, the pink one, isn't it? You need. I am liking Crash 2 quite a lot, though. It might be my favourite just because I think the bosses are a little bit more consistently tolerable. Oh, I think I'll let those blow up. Yeah, I actually haven't got Detroit Become Human, but I'd like to try it out for sure. Maybe I'll pick it up sometime. I take it you've got it. I think I remember you mentioned it, actually, or I'd seen you playing it. I feel like we're doing reasonably well on this level, but we might just finish it. Okay. What's that? Oh, bees. Oh gosh. That was these bees seem deadly. Can we destroy the hive? No. Oh, come on. How am I meant to get away from the bees? Sounds like it's something I should definitely check out at some point then. I don't know what to do about these bloody bees. Oh, you can kill them. Oh. That's nice to know. I'll bear that in. Okay. Well, I definitely look forward to playing it then. Thanks for the recommendation. What am I doing wrong with these bees? I wonder. Can I... Do I just have to attack them before they attack me, or run? I don't really want to Oh yeah, I think it's this run. I think it's just an incentive to keep moving forward, aren't they? Oh, yeah. So we're just gonna try and outrun the bees this time. This level is a little bit more tolerable than the last one. Anything that seems to be in the sewers quite difficult. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that one coming. So I've also been playing the Crash remaster on not on PS4, on Xbox One, and that's been pretty fun. Not played as much of that as I have this. I'm really concentrating on this one at the minute, but yeah, I think it's a good one. But let's see if we can't get some proper sequels on the next generation of consoles. Ooh. Ah. Can't try and get this Aquacu there, yeah. Oops. Get up to the B bit again, because I know what I'm doing now. Oh, deadly. I think there's an opportunity to get 2 extra lives here, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure exactly how you get them yet. Is it jumping here? I think it is, okay. Nah, not gonna happen. Oh well. I got some Wampa fruits at least. Checkpoint. What I like about these games is they're just fun. The personality of them is fun and light-hearted, and I don't think there's enough games like these ones. Crash never becomes irritating himself as a character because he... Oh, come on, he doesn't talk. Yeah, the Spyro one is really great. Played through the first load of levels on it, and really good first impression. It's got quite long load times. Coco being Crash's sister. You don't get to play as so much, do you? You're doing Crash 3. How do you mean lower? Lower as in not as good? Not the bees. Oh, slower, sorry. You know what? I can't remember. I think when I've been playing as Coco. When I'm playing as Coco, she's usually riding something, isn't she? But I did notice that you can play with in 2-player, but I haven't had the opportunity to do that yet, so I can't say. I'm sorry, DJ Donnelly. I shall have to get back to you on that one once I've actually played a Coco level where she's not riding on something. Now darn these bees. I can't stand these bees. What? What? Okay. Any tips on the bees? Is it just run? Is that I think that's my best course of action with these bees. Leg it. Oh, come on, they even caught up with me there. Those bees seem incredibly unfair. So, no lives left. And we're having immense trouble with these bees. We're gonna do it. Oh, I should have maybe waited. That's a toughie, that one. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to just jump into the next level and see what that's like. But yes, Cortex was quite right when he said these next 10 gems would be the hardest to get. That was digging it. Cold hard crash. Let's give this one a go. Spin at the honeycomb. Yes, I tried doing a like a ground pound body slam on them, and that did seem to work. But maybe I'll try the spinning at it. My feeling is it's just really hard. That would be my feeling about that. Knowing what this game is like. Yes. Oh. Come on. Okay, so so far, so good on this one. Oh, never jump too soon. That's good advice. Try and leave your jumps to the last minute in Crash. I don't think I'm going to bother trying to get all these again this time. If I... Ah, yes, LA Noire. I would like to stream that. It couldn't be on the PS4 though, because I'm not buying it again. I already have it on the 360, I think. So yes, I could. Thanks for the suggestion, Gary. I could just stream the 360 version of it. I maybe should give a list of things I've got. Oh. It flops. It's a really nice, easy setup streaming on PS4, so I tend to stream mostly on that, but there's said earlier, I've now got a microphone that seems to work with my Xbox, so I can also stream Xbox as well. Oh. Yeah, you really have to have your wits about you with this.
Game over.
I'm gonna try that one again, because I don't think I gave that a fair shot yet. I think there's some games that probably wouldn't stream very well. I was just looking at what I had there, and I don't think anyone wants to watch me stream everybody's golf, but it's another one of them story-driven games, isn't it? It's I think that those sort of games make very good streams. I've streamed some of Shenmue before, and Yakuza, which are also ones that are just genuinely quite fun to watch because they're telling a story. I have streamed first-person shooters. I streamed Titanfall 2 once. These patterns. Oh, gee. I think platform games are quite good for streaming. The streamer did of. Oh yeah, I did stream Gone Home. Didn't finish it though, so could do a part 2. But I think I'm actually very near the end of it, so you can always check out the older one. But this is a very interesting pattern about this one. Come on, we can do it. There we go. Oh, you can run faster than. Oh shit! You can run faster than normal. I didn't realise that actually. So no, I haven't got that ability as of yet. So no, this is the fastest Crash can run that I know of, unless. Maybe he runs a bit faster when he's running away from things. Or if he's riding a bear or another animal. Is it that you can run in the other Crash games? You can do a slide. That's probably gives the ability to go a little faster. Okay, so bonus stage down here. Way we made it out in one piece. Okay, I'm determined to finish the level. See, I don't like the look of those. What are they called? Stalagmites or stalactites? One of these. Two. Look what that did. Yes. Checkpoint. Is that a way of differentiating between the two stalagmite stalactites? Lock me in, stalagmite. Hold me tight. Oh my lord. These levels are hard. Oh. Sorry Gary, I should have remembered that. Stalagmite, stalactites, lock me in, hold me tight, in the cage. Oh, I really should have got that. Can we get any of these? Can't even see those. Right. Oh, damn, that nitro is not in a good place. Oh. Where was the checkpoint? Okay, we can get extra life at least. That's good. That's a bit frustrating. Hopefully I'm not going to die again. Stalactite, hang tightly. Stalagmite, stand. Perfect. Thank you, Mel. Nice to hear from you. That's great. I shall remember that. Stalactite, hang tightly, stand mighty. Perfect. I'm sure I'm gonna need that at some point in the future. Aha! Got the darn penguin. Blinking Crash Bandicoot, isn't it? It's a tough game. I think if you want to prove yourself as someone who's good at platform games, then Crash is the one. Because just for pure platforming, it's just one of the hardest. Now what I'm going to do, just run this. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't going to go for that extra life there. This has got to be, this is a long level. Wow, it's still going. I'm not gonna rage quit on this one. So remember, I've still got 10 crystals to get. Thinking heck. And if it takes this much just to get one more, then wow. Definitely value for money in this collection. Oh. Hello, Toby. Thank you. I'm really getting educated on my stalagmite stalactite knowledge. I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't. This game is out to get me. If I die at this point, so far into the level, and I have to start again. Ah. Okay. Oh! Thank you, Toby Brown. They are icicles. I couldn't think of the word at the time. Hey, do another level. Well, it definitely was hard, but I didn't crash and burn. I guess we... Gosh, not bees again. Let's try this one. I can't imagine it's going to be any easier than the last level. Oh, I thought it was about to stop. Oh. Beans. Like. Okay, just don't kill the mouse, and the other guy won't turn up. Thank you also for the tip, Toby. I've just seen it now on the bees. I should be able to spin on the bees. That's good to know, because I really wasn't getting very far. See, I'm no Crash Bandicoot expert. I'm a bit of a Crash noob, I suppose. I don't like that word, noob. Oh no, the haha. Good to think a few stages ahead. Yes, see that? Skill. Instant death with the nitros. There's one of them. Oh. I shouldn't even have done that, should I? Oh well. I now know. Not to hit that. This monkey, I feel... Oh, I felt that monkey was going to be super annoying then. I tell you what, the flames had gone out then, hadn't they? Ooh! Oh, there's a bonus stage and get extra life. This is bringing me out in a sweat. Hang on. Yes. Oh. Could have done that slightly better. Huh. That's probably the best way to do that. Might be the only way to do that. Ow! Was that my last life? No, I'm okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so we're going to look at the last level in this section. It's to do with bees. We might be able to work out what to do with these bees. I'm going to try the spinning. I assume there's definitely going to be bees in this level. So we've managed to do one of these levels. They're pretty hard. I mean, there is it was difficult before, but now it has certainly stepped up in difficulty. Everyone's just out to kill me. What on earth? How come I can dig? When did that become a thing? Was that like a... Those bees didn't even give me a chance. Maybe it's just like... This is an area which you can dig in. Fascinating. Is this what bandicoots do? Are they digging creatures? I assume I can't dig here. No. Right, I'm gonna go for it. Huh? Oh, that. Did I glitch the bees? No! I'm still running, I shouldn't be running. I'm trying to glitch these bees again. Right. So... You can, thank you Toby Brown, you can kill the bees like that. So at least we know now. You just have to be quick. Maybe I should try and belly flop the bees. Didn't even get time. They're difficult enemies, aren't they? Okay. One more go at this level, and then we're actually going to call it a night. But thanks so much for everybody for checking out the stream this evening. It's really nice to hear from all of you, and hope you've enjoyed watching me play a bit of Crash Bandicoot. We're hoping to beat the... But what is the significance of digging there? Keep moving, keep moving. Oh no, no, no. Please. Thank you, Gary. Always a pleasure to speak with you too. I hope you're doing well. That's a good question, actually. Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, I used to do these once a week, so I'm going to try and keep that up. Usually on a Tuesday, and I did try to do it Tuesday last time, yesterday, but as I say, I had a few technical issues. That's a good way to get the bees, and it didn't turn out quite that well. Oh, I could dig here and avoid the bees that way. So yes, most likely next Tuesday I'll try and do this again. If not Tuesday, maybe Wednesday is a good night. To see there's quite a lot of people, quite a lot of you guys seem to be online tonight, so maybe I should start doing them Wednesdays instead. I want to get these bees. There's too many of them. Oh, come off it. Oh yeah, oh no. As I said, they're respawning those bees, aren't they? There we go. If I keep moving forward and attacking the bees, then that's fine. The bees feel like a very irritating enemy. Okay. I kind of want to keep going and beat that level, but no. I'm not going to do that tonight. But thanks again, everyone, for checking out the live stream, and I'll see you again very soon for another one. Okay, bye for now. And I'll turn it off. Only microphone audio is being broadcast.